is so big and Falco has such good air mobility. However, once Falco's off stage, it's like a really rough time, right? So we'll have to see. Battlefield, pretty good for both sides, right? Like you kind of want to force. If you force Falco on like the middle 2 platforms, you kind of put them in an awkward situation where like R.O.B can kind of just, you know, put them in shield pressure like consistently. But at the same time, like Falco loves Battlefield, right? Like you get the platform resets, you know, your combos like straight up kind of last forever. So, and again, it's all about the edge guards, I think here, right? Like Falco has so much mobility, like, you know, off stage and in the air, like aerial mobility to kind of like just punish R.O.B pretty consistently here, so should be really exciting to see regardless. Sorry about that. So, but, ooh, doesn't get the trip, but regardless decides to go for the grab. And yeah, good stuff on Mamba. You know, you got to figure out R.O.B's timings, right? When he wants to throw out gyro, when he wants to throw out laser. And Mamba kind of guessed right and threw out the counter to call out the laser. And the mash. And Falco's jump is so high that, like, you know, at these, like, mid to mid-high percents where, like, you're threatening Falco, right? Like, you're threatening the stock. You got to be really careful there because, you know, Falco can jump pretty high. And so, you know, if you try to commit to do the full hop up air as R.O.B, you can put yourself in a really rough spot, right? In terms of Texas top level, I'm pretty sure we see this matchup primarily in DFW, right? We see, like, Chef play into the R.O.Bs up there, like Atomic, Race, and Cosmo, right? So I'm not sure what his record on all of them are, right? So that's just like another example for anybody that's curious to watch some more Texas Smash. So, but so far, considering how like good Mamba's been doing, ended up losing his stock first, but then immediately gets the bread and butter, right? Gets the up tilt bear. But here comes the spin to win, the 0 to death, and that's your freaking life, man. Holy shit. Still, though, Mamba taking a second to kind of reset there. I mean, you kind of need to, right? Because, I mean, you kind of just get blown up sometimes by R.O.B, and you just got to hold it, right? Like, if they get their combo, then, like, that's tough, you know? Don't get hit, right? It's hard for sure, you know? So, I definitely feel for him there. But so far, he's doing okay. Like, in terms of neutral, he's actually keeping up relatively quickly. He's finding these openings. He's just picking the wrong option sometimes after the up tilts. Like, you see right there, he just has to go for the up air. You know, if you recognize the percentage and you realize how big R.O.B is, you know, and you got to call the DI out, right? So maybe go for fair there, a little bit safer. Maybe go for nair. Nair maybe covers a little bit better. You know, fair's a little bit more narrow, and nair kind of covers like a circle of sorts. And you can like full hop the nair too, so you can provide a lot of option coverage against Falco, or against R.O.B, I mean. Good stuff right there. You know, putting the gyro in that situation and like forcing, you know, the roll in or forcing like a button, and then you hit gyro and you just fall into the L smash. Again, it's gonna be really hard to kill Falco off of that interaction for sure. Just because like his jump is so high, right? So I'm actually curious to see if like Pi is gonna go up and like try to challenge it a different way, right? As opposed to what they normally. Yes, that was good. As opposed to what they normally decide to go for. Great stuff right there, chasing all the way to the edge of the platform. You can do that, but you can't land on R.O.B or else you will get anti-aired. And that platform honestly makes it really difficult for you to kind of land in that situation, which is why I was mentioning why I think Pi is fine with going to Battlefield. Because those platforms, you can land and you get your resources again, but at the same time, like, you just get sharked, like, you get sharked by R.O.B there, so it can make it pretty difficult. So, regardless, it's a good time. It's a good time. So, I'm actually curious to see. Yeah, they're just gonna run it back. I mean, honestly, the way that they've been, you know, the way that they were kind of scrapping with each other, it makes a lot of sense, right? So, it's a good time for sure. So, also, yeah, shout outs to Dark. Dude, Dark's the homie, man. Love that guy. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna get back going to Battlefield again. You know, in terms of neutral, it was actually a really good set. Like, it's a really good first game. I mean, honestly, you know, sorry, Mamba kept, you know, keeping up consistently in neutral and consistently, you know, keeping R.O.B at disadvantage. And again, when put on disadvantage off of throws, he was picking the right options in terms of what R.O.B was going to try to throw out at Mamba, right? Because again, it's all about the edge guards, right? Like, Falco has great air mobility. He has great mobility just like on these platforms and get resets and whatnot. However, if you throw him off stage, you know, his up B is not very far. It doesn't go as far as Fox does, I believe. So, it, you know, makes it really difficult. So, and there you go. Gets the aggressive. Ooh, that was really good. Unfortunately, though, again, the height of the platform making the air dodge right there a little bit harder to deal with. A little bit higher percent, gets sent a little higher up, and maybe could actually, you know, would have been able to punish the air dodge there. So, good stuff right there. Honestly, the illusions right there are actually pretty good. Again, those platforms making it really easy for you to just hold shield, right? However, the thing is if R.O.B is consistently like pressuring you pretty well, and you try to illusion onto the platform or something, you just eat a bunch of shield pressure, right? So that makes it really difficult. And Pi, unfortunately, not getting the spacing right. Gonna get the gyro set up. Oh, but gets the last hit. He's going deep, and that might be your life. Yeah, again, that's the thing, right? You know, Mamba overextending there a little bit. The thing is like, you know, those overextensions, again, after your resource has been depleted, like, it's really difficult for you to even, like, get back, right? Because, again, it doesn't go that far. Nice gets the back air, though, however. And I'm telling you, Mamba's keeping this pretty competitive, honestly. Like, the fact that, you know, he kind of, like, lost a lot of momentum after overextending there. And, I mean, honestly, though, like, he hasn't slowed down for sure. Gets the dare right there. I would have liked to have seen... Decided to get the dare, mainly for damage and possibly a mix-up. Oh, man, that lasts forever in terms of the arm rotor. That was really unfortunate. Again, like, he was doing a really good job. And that's crazy. Like, he was being really patient, right? Like, he was being so patient when it came to, you know, waiting for the arm rotor to be done. But just because of how long the hitbox lasts for, he wasn't super aware of the timing, so ended up eating the last hit anyways. But still gets the up tilt bear at the ledge, right? Still good stuff. That bear hits like a truck, even on R.O.B, right? Kills like 110, something like that before the up tilt. That was actually pretty good. In a situation where R.O.B can 0 to death you, having the ability to kill him, you know, that early for him being so heavy is pretty good in this matchup, which honestly, you know, I feel like Falco does pretty well. So, and again, gets the reset. Oh my God, that was freaking saucy as hell, dude. But again, let's see. Oh, but doesn't fall to the sweet spot of it. That's gonna be it. No, nothing. Oh, you gotta be careful. Don't jump. Oh! Okay. Oh no, that's a regrab. Oh, you tagged, you're crazy. 1, 2, and 3, and you're freaking dead. Unfortunate. Mamba was doing so well too. Like, honestly, again, it was just like those